I'm going to be brief because those that spoke before me, they've captured so much about my dad and the incredible man that he was. I would really like to thank the rabbis for their words, and just to let Rabbi Boxman and Rabbi Bush know, all of those Devar Torah, all of the sermons, the wedding talks, they're all in my dad's study and file cabinets in case, someone wants to find and get a copy of theirs, just, get in touch with me in a couple weeks. My dad lived his life for his community and dedicated himself to social action and changing the world, as we've heard several people talk about today. In many ways, my dad was yours. He was the larger communities and he was the world's. But he was also my dad and Shelley's dad and Tali's grandpa. He was a loving father. My dad used humor and sports to connect with us. We had many wonderful times as a family, including hikes on the Wissahickon, cheering on the Phillies in Vet Stadium, sobbing over the loss of the Eagles in the Super Bowl, watching the magic of Dr. J and the 76ers, and playing baseball in our backyard and basketball in our driveway. We also connected by complaining together about being dragged from museum to museum with my mom, having to go to the ballet and listening to her oohing and eyeing over the glorious colors of the changing fall leaves. But joking aside, my dad adored my mom and she him. My mom cooked him his baked chicken and made sure he always had a supply of ginger ale and crackers on hand. She supported him always, from the beginning years at Beth David to his last more difficult years struggling with dementia. Those last years were difficult for all of us, especially for him. For me and those closest to him, we have been saying goodbye to my dad for the last 10 years. And this man he was disappeared moment by moment. However, those years comprise only a small portion of his amazing life, which we could really go on and talk about for hours. But really, I think the best way to remember my dad and how Tali remembers him is to sing a song. So please sing with us to the tune of my dad's famous matzah song. Oh. Is it up on the screen? Okay. All right. I need a lot of singers here because
I'll do it.
okay.
H is for the many ways you helped us.
E is for your exceptional intelligence. N is for your nurturing our social action. R is for racial discrimination you wouldn't ignore. Y is for your years spent growing Beth David. And S is for your sermons we adored. Put them all together, they spell Henry's legacy makes our hearts just soar.